and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the expansion-era Boomers. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. All right, Singy, we get a chance to play in one of the cooler venues in all of baseball.
Oh, such a cool place. I got goosebumps walking in today. Just so honored to be in this setting, and I know the players down there on the field, they can't wait to get going.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And on the mound now, Nolan Ryan. What do you got on him, Chris?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Ripken hauls it in, and there's one away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Next offering is downstairs. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a play, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. Here's Josh Bell. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. At the belt and fires. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Soler at first, 1 gone. Two now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the on-deck circle. Got him! And 2 away now.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. On the ground right side, Biggio gets it to first, and that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. Welcome back. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. It's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
The 1-0. And misses inside. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. That's what the fans came to see. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Tony Gwynn. Line drive, base hit.
Waste no time there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So a man aboard. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
First pitch, not close. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
And a pitch. Good eye right there. Misses off the plate. 3 balls, no strikes.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Runner at first with no outs here. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one wrapped foul. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Hauls it in for the out. Now we take a look at that stacked lineup of legendary players for the expansion era Boomers. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Jeff Bagwell now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And there's a base hit to left.
Batting 6, the first baseman,
Eddie Murray digs in now.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
That one the other way. Dives, and he can't hang on. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
batting 7, The catcher.
Mud.
One away, runners at first and third. Now here is Mike Piazza. Swings through that one. 0-1. Next offering is outside. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. The run scores from third, and it's 4-0. Wide throw, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to second base, as that's a two-base error.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jesus Luzardo gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Ryan Weathers gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cal Ripken Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, and it's 0-1. Murray, the runner at third. Piazza at second with one away. Puts a bunt down. Arise onto first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Now it's the second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Second baseman.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. There's a swing and a miss. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And now the lefty, ball one there. Runner at third, two away. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. The pitch. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Stallings collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And the lead is now 5-0. Back after this on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Jake Burger.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention. I'm sure he likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
That's the ball.
Next pitch misses outside, and it's 1-1. Just missed. And a swing and a miss.
2-2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Check swing. He held up, and the count's full.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay
The
close.
left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Off the mark there. And the count even 1-1. Good eye right there.
2-1.
One down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
3-1.
And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting 7.
And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And the 1-0. And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one's in there. Strike 1. That's inside.
3 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, left field. Henderson moves under it. Makes the catch, inning over. One left for Miami. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in is the speedy Ricky Henderson. The pitch.
And if there's one man you want to keep off the base paths, it's this guy right here, Ricky Henderson, the undisputed stolen base king.
And now the 0-1. Ripped into left center, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's a speed threat. Tony Gwynn singled and scored his first time. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And Singy, Ricky's 1,406 career steals is a record that may stand forever. The active leader in career steals isn't even a quarter of the way to that number. Man at second. Runner takes off, and he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal at third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that bag, get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
One, two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Out there to center. Base hit and a run in to score.
That's back-to-back singles for him. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Man at first, Ken Griffey Jr., the next to hit. He's already homered in this one. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Now snap throw to first, and he's back in easily. Yo one. And fouled off.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Gwynn on at first, nobody out. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now batting.
Now the third baseman, Mike Schmidt. 0 for 1 so far. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Here's your one. That one missed. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
And a 1-2. Swung on, belted. Back there. Out of here. He sends one out the opposite way, and they add on. It's 8-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
New pitcher for the Marlins, David Robertson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Bagwell now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
The 0-1. And that's too high. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
One out, runner at second. Here's a big power threat. Eddie Murray. Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Now here is Mike Piazza. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. JT Shagwa up and loosening in the pen. Righty to the plate. Foul ball there. Kicks and fires. Off the mark there. And the count 1-2. And now 2-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Got him. 3rd out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now an 8-0 game. You're dialed into the show. On to the 3rd inning. Jacob Stallings now.
The catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Bryant back to work. There's a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Strike 2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Next offering in the dirt. 1-2 the count. And that one is inside. Next offering down low and in the dirt. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him. Liner,
base hit. Lead runner holds up, They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. And that's in there for strike one. And ball one. Little trouble with this one behind the plate, but no advance from the runners. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Stallings on second. Arise at first with no outs. Next pitch misses, and it's a full count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And that's a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1. And here it comes. That's in there. Bases juiced, no outs. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just missed.
It's a good take.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. The kick, the 3-2. Ball 4, he's walked in a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And up next for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. grounded out his first. Time. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Nolan Ryan done for the afternoon. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Dennis Eckersley will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
And it's even up. Bases juiced, no outs. And 1-2.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
He goes down looking. Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That misses. 1-1.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Next
Ball two.
offering is down low. On the ground, right side. That's a base hit. Run scores.
No, he's in there.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Outside corner. There's a strike. The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Righty delivers. Ripped on a line to center. And there's two down.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
First and second, two down. In the air, left field. Henderson moves under it. And that is the ball game.
These guys were ready early on. Just a 3-inning game, but we saw a lot of action. That was as much a slugfest as you could hope for in this type of contest.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line.